So game number 5 did not go as I was expecting. It was a wild one here at the Tribute Community Center between the Barrie Colts and the Oshawa Generals. Let's recap how this game ended up the way it did. And it was not a typical start for the Oshawa Generals. It took them 9 minutes to get their first shot on goal. And the Barrie Colts, they were out shooting Oshawa at that point 4-0. They did have a power play early on, but once Oshawa got that first shot, well, it was back to Generals hockey, getting pucks on net. Sam Hillebrandt had to be huge at times in that first period. And also Justin Hanser, he's brought in, filling in for Michael Durbridge, who's been out due to injury. He had a fantastic chance in the first period, but Jacob Oster denying him with the pad save. So a good chance there from Justin Hanser, who's still looking for his first career OHL goal. Hillebrandt continued to make some big stops. Oshawa had a power play in that first period, and Hillebrandt doing a great job there between the pipes. Beckett Seneca, though, he had a really neat play. He cut in front of the Barrie Colts net, and he tried to play it behind him, and Hillebrandt had to make a toe save. Beckett Seneca, just outstanding skill. No wonder he's expected to be a first-round draft pick this June for the NHL draft. But after the first period, no score between the Colts and the Generals. Shots in that first period favored Oshawa 13-7. Then going into the second, Sam Hillebrandt, he was the story tonight. He robbed Connor Lockhart. Lockhart celebrated thinking the puck went in. From my angle, it looked like maybe the puck went off the post behind Hillebrandt and stayed out. But still, Oshawa coming oh so close to opening the scoring early in the second period. But then as the play went down the other way, Kayshawn Aitchison took a shot on net, and Beckett Seneca caught him up high with a big hit in front of the Oshawa Generals net. Aitchison went down, he stayed down, and Seneca sent off for the major. They did review it, and it was deemed a check to the head. So Beckett Seneca's night done at that point. So the Barrie Colts were given a 5-minute major. However, once they announced the penalty, Kayshawn Aitchison returned to the bench. So that seemed to anger the fans here at the Tribute Community Center, and that was a theme for the rest of the night. The fans here, they were passionate and very upset with Kayshawn Aitchison for the rest of the game. But after that, there was another penalty called, so it turned into a 4-on-4 situation, and Oshawa, they got a 3-on-1 opportunity, and, or actually no, it was the Barrie Colts who got the 3-on-1 opportunity, and Jacob Oster, outstanding. The goaltending tonight, unbelievable for both the Generals and the Colts. That was the story through the first 2 periods. Then for Oshawa, they just shut the door on that penalty kill. That 5-minute major, Barrie got chances, but they weren't able to get the puck into the back of the net. So a great job there by Oshawa. And then still no score after the second period. Shots heavily favoring the Generals, 29-15. So no score going into the third period. And Kayshawn Aitchison in that third period, every time he touched the puck, the fans were on him, booing as soon as he touched it. There was one point where Hillebrandt made a big save, and the fans were like booing because it's like, we almost got one, but Aitchison touched it right away, and it was like from that excitement to that booing. The fans were just incredibly to watch from the booth up here. Then there was 2 penalties on the same play against the Barrie Colts. Blair Scott for a cross-check and Cole Baudouin for a trip. So a 2-minute 5-on-3 for the Oshawa Generals and the Barrie Colts. A huge kill. Hillebrandt was outstanding. Grayson Tiller was solid. Zach Weigel, Thomas Stewart, they got the job done. And it remained scoreless after that 5-on-3 situation. But the Barrie Colts, they would get a power play late in the third period. Bodie Stewart carried the puck in the zone, made a nice move to cut into the middle, found Kayshawn Aitchison, who put it in the back of the net. And as you can imagine, the fans were not happy. And Aitchison, of course, doing the silencing motion to the crowd, which of course is going to rile them up even more. So yeah, the fans, they were not happy in this one. So Kayshawn Aitchison finally opened the scoring, making it 1-0. And then after that, Jacob Oster on the bench for the extra attacker. Bo Chelsma got the puck in front of his own net, fired it down the length of the ice, and hit the post. So close to getting the empty net goal. They had a face-off back in the Barrie zone, and eventually the Colts got it down ice, and Zach Weigel would score an empty net goal, making it 2-0. And Cole Baudouin, he would get some insurance, and making it a 3-0 final score. So a huge clutch win for the Barrie Colts. They extend the season, so there will be a Game 6 Sunday, back at the Saddleland Arena. That's a 6 o'clock puck drop for game number 6, but it was an ugly finish here at the arena. As the Barrie Colts were going off the ice, fans stormed the tunnel and were trying to, well, they were booing at Keyshawn Aitchison. They were trying to get his attention. They were making diving motions. It looked like there was some contact between fans and players. I can't confirm that, but from my vantage point, the fans got very close to the players, and trainers, referees, security, all getting involved to separate them. So a bit of an ugly finish. We'll see what happens with the league on that front. Also, we'll have to wait and see what happens with Beckett Seneca. Does he face a suspension as a result of the hit on Keyshawn Aitchison? And I'm sure the fans here, if it's a suspension, they will not be happy. So that's how this game ended up. Shots favoring the Oshawa Generals 47-24. So Sam Hillebrandt gets the shutout. He made over 100 saves over these 2 games. Outstanding. He was the first star tonight, making the 47 saves. Jacob Oster, he was the 3rd star, and to everyone's disappointment here at the Tribute Community Center, Keyshawn Aitchison was named the 2nd star. So that's how this game ended up, and we're going back to Barrie for game 6. So let me know in the comments section down below your thoughts on the game, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We'll talk to you again soon.